September 25th, 2025. It is approximately 3:55 a.m. on that eastern side, but we done flipped them poles, so it might be western. I don't know, but I'm Damika, and it's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot cards, our portals to truth. Yes. Okay, so I'm also a life force generator. I hold life force energy and stuff like that. A little bit of it, a lot of it. But I'm also the CEO of Life Force Gen Z LLC. And no, I'm not a Gen Zer. I'm like a millennial or whatever they call us. Okay, so I'm also the author of hashtag Reverse the Negative. Look, self-published through Barnes and Nobles, but they took it down saying that the cover, they couldn't print the cover anymore. They printed out 12 books. Shout out to the 12 people that bought it, including myself. All right, so you already know we're going to get started off with a poem. And then last time we read, I Can't Love Me, Can I? Oh no, it was Regrets. No, it wasn't. This one is called Regrets and Procrastination. Yeah, Regrets and Procrastination. No, we did Regrets and Procrastination. Okay, this one is called The Forest is Scary. My bad, y'all. Walking through while at night can feel terrifying, can feel defenseless, can seem powerless, left feeling scared, stiff like the branches of the trees on a still night. There's no light at all. It's dark. Wondering, will I fall? Am I lost? Is this home? And will I get back to my destination? Yes, is the answer to all those questions. Feeling the brush of the wind and anxiously waiting for its whispers. Me, along with my spirit, receiving guidance in the right direction of life while conducting my very existence of piloting my reason for being. I am no longer petrified of life. I mean, the forest. As I hug trees, they begin to stare at me and it electrifies me, sending me love, information, downloads, energy, and healing. No longer ducking nor getting poked from the branches of life, I mean this forest. In fact, I send light and nourishment from my soul. Before now, I was falling over boulders of rocks, not gripping the depths of these woods. Not drinking from the waters provided through the river streams, fearful of infestation. The horizon of the sun interrupts the infestation of the clouds, making it easier to bear. Cleansing the waters and land, the sun, the only light I ever need to maintain and nourish thee while in this realm of illusions. This is just one forest to get through out of many on the land, however. No construction of the branches of the trees of this forest or the mind of its builder. This is my land, and these are my woods now, and always have been. I know of every animal, insect, leaf, pine cone, crystal, rock, lake, individual, entity, deity, priestess, orisha, and goddess that's within my kingdom of a forest. I am never reaching my destination as I am here as a present, a gift, a walking tree of wisdom in the physical, a donation of my healing, a contribution to your breath that you take every sunrise, an offering that is offering you no more chances if your soulless spirit can't survive in this scary forest called life. Ashe. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's get this bell rung. Let's welcome in these intergees. We are ready, lovelies. Y'all know Limu Emo gonna come on and be like, and Doug, okay? Because y'all know that commercial like to come on and interrupt this little bell. What I say?
Doug.
When I say and Doug. I gotta put y'all in my portals. And Doug. Liberty, 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 liberty. I don't own the copyrights to that. Alright, here we go. I'm looking at the damn emu. So hear that? We would like to welcome in all energies and life forms. We thank you, all spirits, our ancestors, our guides. We thank you to the universe. We thank you to ourselves. Thank you for believing in us and trusting in us to deliver these messages. Give me all of whatever y'all got. You understand what I'm saying? Don't hold nothing back. But when it's time to go, you know what you must do. You must leave. We thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Baby lit. Let me get this back door open for this air to come on through. Get these community helpers out to help me and you. So felt a little emotional throughout the week, right? It's September 25th. My little period came on early. I think that has something to do with the moon cycles. So let's see. Let me go ahead and check out these moon cycles that's coming up. What's the next one that we need to look forward to? Right? Mercury bizarre core may be the result of a collision with its twin. I just wanted y'all to know that. That's what's on my phone. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So we got, yes, on September 29th, the first quarter moon will be here. Okay. First quarter moon, new beginnings, y'all. Next full moon will be on October 6th. Okay. So we're looking at September 29th for the next moon cycle. All right. Let me sip my water, because y'all don't never tell me my mouth be dry. Lemon juice water. Let me let Simba out. I told him to go out with the other cat. No. Let's get these community helpers on out. Which community helpers want to come on out? I went to my first public hearing meeting yesterday. It was pretty cool. They're doing zoning, and I found out that the county had gave them $500,000 already, right, into this project to study certain roads in my area, Prince William County and Cardinal Drive. They're going to widen the roads, okay? They're going to make it wider. A lot of people had a lot of concerns about that, and come to find out 25 to 30 years ago, they had already had this idea, asking for the same budget and money and all this other bull crap. And I took some really detailed notes. I suck at redelivering when it comes off the top of my brain. This is why I'm a writer, okay? This is why I like to write, because you know how I talk. You know how I talk, okay? But when you write things down, you have an opportunity to think before you speak, correct? And you have an opportunity to fix what you want to say. When you speaking just like this, baby, you gotta be like, oh, my bad. That's what I meant to say, but not in that light or darkness. Yeah. So it was good to see the community come together, and they wasn't going, even the pink people, the brown people, the light brown people, you know. They always got speakers up there who barely can speak English, so you be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, some of y'all Indian people, y'all got that strong accent. No disrespect, but I be like, come on now. It's like sometimes they put y'all up there on purpose, so we cannot understand what the heck is going on. Then they had this guy up there named Rick Canazoles or something like that. He's a straight salesman, okay? He didn't know shit about the damn project. He was just there to promote it. Every time we asked him a question, you can go ahead and call this number back here. You need to go ahead and reach out to VDOT. He works for Prince. He's the director of Prince William Department of Transportation. Every time we asked this job joker a question, it was, oh, you need to ask VDOT. That's VDOT department. You can go ahead and send us an email and go ahead and give us a call. That's the play. That's the play right there. He ain't got no damn answers. And then when you give them an email and you give them a call, they're not going to answer you back. First, community helpers. All right, we got municipal courts. Let me move my light. Alright, we got municipal courts. Let's see if you see it better. There we go. Municipal courts. These courts handle cases involving minor crimes like misdemeanors, traffic violations that occur within the city. Municipal courts is in the building. Energy vampires came on. Now, we got some energy vampires that's out there draining your energy. They're exhausted. They're depleted. They're a toxic friend. They could be a demanding boss, a family member. You need spiritual healing and growth ASAP, energy vampire. And you, whoever's being drained. You've been compromised. So municipal courts got energy vampires inside of them, and they've been compromised, okay? Vulnerable to attack. They're impaired. Their reputation is definitely on the line. There's revelation here. They've been exposed. They feel harmed when they created the harm. Okay, stick with me. There's misuse by unauthorized access. Let's get into it, community helpers. All right, we got the hexagonal. Hexagonal is out here. It helped with manifestation. All right, so whether you're on the dark side or the light side of this, be careful on what you're manifesting, because no, how can I put it? Manifestations that are being manifested to harm, inflict, cause harm on individuals, that's no longer manifesting. Okay, so be careful what you manifest for, because once you make that manifestation, it's directly coming back to you and your bloodline. And some of y'all don't even care about your bloodline. You're like, fuck them. I'm like, damn. You got some of us that's willing to be like, adios over our bloodline. Okay. Hexagonal here. The law of cycles came out. Okay, we got the law of cycles here. We breaking their law of cycle. Oh, y'all can't see that, can y'all? Okay. That says IC3, Internet Crime Complaint Center. Okay. They monitor your credit report regularly. Combats against federal, state, local, and international agencies. They reflect partnership between the FBI, National White Collar Crime Center, and Bureau of Justice Association. Maybe these IC3 people is on this municipal courts and these energy vampires. That's why they've been compromised. Let's get into it. Ooh, we got Archangel Cameo coming up. He who see God. Peaceful relationships. Love. Heart. So maybe collective. Maybe we got some help. Some hearts. Maybe we got some help out here, y'all. Ain't no maybe, we definitely got some help now. We stumping with the big dogs now. We got IC3 out here, Internet Crime Complaint Center, okay? Cause you know how they like to do that identity theft and fraud. A lot of it is through the internet. Generations are magical and warm. Generators are magical and warm, okay? I'm a life force generator. What kind of generator are you? Okay. Dang, y'all can't see none of this. We got this coming up, portal number 9. Northwest Ordinance, okay? The one United States government policy created a system for admitting new states to the Union from the Northwest Territory. That's portal number 9, okay? We got portal 10 coming out, and it's in the reverse, all right? So we got the Hierophant that's already reversed, okay? So if it's reversed, that means it's the Hierophant. someone who's not rebellious, okay? Someone who's not challenging tradition, someone who is not finding their own path with spirit. They're not questioning authority. Oh, why not? You got to question everything, beloved. Oh, that's what that is. Maybe one of you energy vampires is that's working in these working with or in or has something to do with these municipal courts. There's a hierophant inside of the municipal courts. Okay, let's get into it. We have the Indian policies out here. The one United States government formed with Native Americans to gain control of more land, and in some cases, wars were fought. Treaties were involved. Oh, here we go, y'all. Told you the Indians that y'all thinking. Look, the Indians you think are the Indians ain't the real Indians. All right, everybody is paid actors. I don't give a dang on how much they sacrifice their bloodlines through these wars of confusion and chaos. You want to lay in the bed? Go ahead. All right. So the hexahedron is coming out in the reverse after these Indian policies. Okay. So there's no stability here. All right. They say they love the earth, right? But they're not practicing the element of earth, which is grounding. Okay. And then this also came in the reverse. Okay. And this is portal number 13, right after these Indian policies. So you're not receiving restoration, wholeness, divine intervention, prophetic healing. You're not getting that. Okay. You're not restoring humanity. You're not bringing power to the renewal of life. You were not of redemption and salvation. Okay, so this is why these cards came out like this. These portals are open, so let's tap into them. Let's see. That's tough to hear. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. That's tough. Most of these are, oh, I see what's happening. A lot of these are upside down, inside out. We're gonna take it how it is. Let's get into the energy vampires. Who's exhausted, right? Who's exhausted? Who's draining their energy? Who's a demanding boss? Who's depleted? Who's a toxic friend? Who's the family member draining you? Who needs that spiritual healing and growth ASAP? Somebody's in the Ten of Swords, or a few of y'all in the Ten of Swords reverse energy. Good, okay. So the energy vampire, whoever you are, there's gradual recovery from difficulty. Okay, you're facing the worst being over. So maybe you're learning your lesson, okay, because you've been compromised. But only because you've been compromised? I don't know. You're trying to regenerate. There's upward movement. Recovery. You found lessons in painful things. This is tricky, y'all. With vampires, they never die, right? They're immortal, right? Then you have an energy vampire who is exhausted, depleted. They drain your energy. Maybe they are learning their lesson, but they're learning their lesson because they're getting their karma back to them. So we won't, to me, you won't really know if an individual entity, person, learned their lesson until after their karmic cycle is done, and then they keep continuing moving on that light path. Let's get into, speaking of path, a path is formed for you. Okay, a path is formed for you to recover. Energy vampire. Turning point action. Okay, you need to make a turning point. Now, Turning Point Action is a 501c4 organization, grassroots conservative leaders, Students for Trump. Chief Executive Officer is Charlie Kirk. 2019-2020 presidential election could be very, very relevant. You need to make a turning point, energy vampires. and municipal courts. Okay, because whoever this energy vampire is, it says the municipal courts involve them in minor crimes, like traffic violations that occur within the city, right? So maybe this is like a little baby energy vampire that got snatched up and was like, hold up, this ain't the life that I want. I've been compromised. I'm not going to say you didn't realize what you were doing, because we all know what we're doing. I ain't about to play that role. So we have a Byzantine channels, okay? Istanbul, Byzantine Empire, Eastern Orthodox Church, Byzantine system of situation excessively complicated, involves a great deal of administrative detail. So that came in the reverse. Okay, that came in the reverse. You're not working with them. Freemen, they also say we have full civil rights, possessing and enjoying all the civil rights and political rights granted to those under a free government. Freeman said that. So this energy vampire is claiming to be a freeman, working in the municipal courts. Let's see. I feel like that the whole freeman thing was part of that civil rights whole movement. Fraud. I have a dream, nigga. Shut the fuck up and go to sleep, then. Go back to sleep and dream another dream, nigga. Cause you done set us all up. That nigga ain't died neither when they said he did. Portal number 6, please and thank you. This came in the reverse. He loves me not desire. You no longer have desire to love someone who doesn't love you. That's good. Hold on, y'all. This is okay. So this energy vampire, okay, you're learning your lesson. He don't want you. Okay, she don't want you. So you're walking away. You're letting them walk away. That's amazing. Okay, let's get into it. I don't know what's going on here. We got a 7 of Cups in the reverse. So you're clear. You're clear on your options. You're no longer getting lost in daydreams. You can see now. You're focused, okay? You're no longer facing tempted but unrealistic possibilities. You can see your goals. Oh, ooh, okay. You're no longer in an illusion state. You're not in a fantasy state anymore. Because the 7 of Cups came in the reverse, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like learning your goddamn lesson. Portal number 8, deep underground military bunker systems. Your ass found out about that? I'm trying to tell you, ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. They are fallout shelters, China Lake, hidden deep underground, okay? Interconnected networks. Greenbrier Resort is here in Virginia. That's just one. Here in Virginia. Mostly in the U.S. And then you got Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Portal number 9. You're no longer jealous. Okay, that came in the reverse. I'm conceited. I got a reason. That was in the reverse, right? Jealousy. The law of detachment. So if that came in the reverse, jealousy. You're no longer jealous, but you're not practicing the law of detachment. Or they weren't practicing the law of detachment. They're not, okay, whoever you're dealing with, energy vampire, I feel like, I don't even want to call you energy vampire no more, but it is what it is. I feel like there's someone still trying to attach to you, right? Law of detachment. They won't leave you alone. They won't leave me alone. They won't leave you alone. Is my deck upside down again? Yes, it is. You're going to turn this around. But this came in a reverse. Promoted Christian nationalism, misguiding the masses on the plane. Promoted Christian nationalism, misguiding the masses on the plane. Oh, on the plane, on the planet. On the planet, on the plane. Okay. So you didn't, it came in reverse. This energy vampire is like, they didn't practice the law of detachment. Okay? They're not promoting Christian nationalism, or you're not. The energy vampire is not promoting. They won't practice the law of detachment because they're not. The energy vampire is not promoting Christian nationalism, misguiding the masses on the plane. Okay? Okay, come through. Okay, so we got a coyote in the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Portal number 12 is the coyote. Alright. Play but be alert and adaptable. This is what the coyote is saying within this situation with the municipal courts and the energy vampire. Okay, play but be alert and adaptable. They can't categorize your personality or potential. Beware of overusing resources and money. Okay, so the coyote is saying with this situation, hey beloved, I'm your guide because there's a trickster lurking. Let's reveal the truth behind the illusion and chaos, okay? All right, and then we got portal number 13 for this situation here, because it seems like this energy vampire can definitely come out of this, okay? You could definitely come out of this minor crimes that you're in, misdemeanors that you're dealing with, okay? Okay, pathways are here. Pathways that invite reconnection with nature and promote mindfulness. You can receive guidance, intuition, or messages from spirit guides or higher consciousness. Be open to energy, spirits, and vibrations that surround you. All right. Channeler enters a focused state of consciousness. Start meditating. Get you a spiritual bath going on and cleanse that energy on out and stay the fuck away from this individual entity. This damn soulless person here. Stay away from him. I don't care what you gotta do. Get away from them. You're on the right path, though. That's what it seems like to me. What y'all think? That's what it seems like. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like anytime, see, when I first saw the word energy vampire, here we go. But then it's like, okay, everybody on this plane, in this universe, everywhere has the opportunity to fix themselves, correct? That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so we got the energy. I'm glad I tapped onto that, because I would have left you there, right? I would have left you right there, exhausted, depleted. And that's not cool. You know what I mean? That's not cool at all. All right, so let's get into it. We got. I don't understand what the Northwest Ordinance is about, right? Northwest Ordinance. The one United States government policy created a system for admitting new states to the Union from the Northwest Territory, right? So let's pull some energies out to see what the heck that's about. Okay, so thank you, Spirit Guides. We're going to go ahead and tap into Northwest Ordinance. Give us some more clarity and guidance on that. It came after generators are magical and warm. Right before the Hierophant. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure they upright. Again, some of these are upside down, inside out. All right, we're gonna go with Northwest Ordinance. We thank you. All right, Northwest Ordinance. We got natural inclination towards healing. Okay. Natural inclination towards healing. These names could be involved. Cassandra, Nicole, Jade, Bolding, Wise, Hall. Northwest Ordinance under Municipal Courts. Sky gods control the destiny of many. Okay. Okay. So sky gods were involved with this union from the Northwest Territory, okay? And it has something to do, these are minor, involving minor crimes or misdemeanors, right? Because you got municipal courts that came up at the top, okay? So let's get into this. Should you get a new social security number? I would say no, okay? That is continuous problems with death and fraud, creating new problems. It's not a fresh start. So anyone, look, we shouldn't even have a damn a doggone social security number, right? That's the fraud within itself, okay? But it is evidence of ongoing problems. You're going to need the proof of identification, your age. You're going to need to be a U.S. citizen, which we should not be, or immigration status. You got to prove that. The IRS, the D.U.M.B., the banks and credit companies will still have access to your new social security number and your old one. Your old one will still be active, right? So you're going to open up a new account, and they're going to open up another trust account or create another account, or however they do that lingo over there, right? Oh, man, this is good. I would say no, do not get a new social. That's what they asked me when I went to the social. Do you want a new social security? And I'm fuck no, I don't even want the one I got. No. Hold on, y'all. It's a little spicy. Down in my butt cheeks. Down on my butt cheeks. Don't play. All right, it's a little spicy in here. I had to take that off. But no, I don't even want the social security number that I have. You understand? I'm tied to it. I was forced to get that. So should you get a new social? No. All right. Whoever's in this Northwest Ordinance Municipal Court situation, don't get a new social security number. In fact, you may be having continuous problem with theft and fraud. New problems might be in your energy now. Okay. You got sky gods that control the destiny of many within this ordinance. And this is going to be bigger than municipal courts. I'm telling you, with the social security number, you're going to be going down to the IC3 people, the Internet Crime Complaint Center people, because social security don't know shit. All right? They don't know nothing. I was in there, and I believe I handled myself extremely well, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I really do believe I tried. I didn't lose my cool. I didn't curse. I was just very persistent, adamant, and again, they had this Indian dude whose strong accent blew my mind, and I smiled at him, and I said, you know what, beloved? Go ahead and get your supervisor. Go ahead, baby. Go get your I had to do the current. Go get your supervisor. Because I couldn't understand him, and that's how they try to push you out the door without you understanding what the hell they're talking about. This fast talk, strong accents, long as we told you, you know. No, we don't know. No. All right, Elias Archon from the Demiurge is in this energy. Well, you about to get shut the fuck down. We got a Five of Swords. Conflict, defeat, lose-lose situation, hollow victories, conflict where all parties lose. There's consequence of ruthless behavior. So we started off with natural inclination towards healing. So whoever's involved with this, you have a natural inclination towards healing, okay? You're not getting a fresh start. You're having continuous problems with theft. And you're creating new problems and fraud. All right, hold on. Yeah, it sounds like you're in some trouble. You've been working with the Demiurge here. But the sky gods control the destiny. So are you being controlled by them? Let's get into it. You got a Five of Swords, conflict, defeat, lose-lose situation. No means no. No means no. No means no to you in this whole situation. No means no. There's a mineral here. There's a mineral here, okay? Naturally occurring substance with a specific chemical composition and a highly ordered structure that may or may not be crystalline. Opal is a mineral that does not have a crystalline structure. It's a gemstone and a rock, but not a true Time out. So you got somebody out here that's a fraud. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. You got somebody in this energy that's frauds, okay? You already got the Demiurge out here rocking and rolling. So you got somebody in this energy that's frauds. You gonna have more problems in the municipal courts. I'm telling you, IC3 on that ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Portal number 9, please and thank you. All right. Portal number 9 says ill health, severe stress, drug abuse, STDs, all lies directed at you are kindly returned to their sender. Hashtag lost souls, said that baby. Okay. So whatever's going on in this situation, all of this madness is being returned back to its sender. Are you the sender though? Whoever this is. You understand? You got to make sure you push towards that natural inclination towards healing. You're not trying to get no rest. You don't want to get no rest. It says get some rest. You're not relaxed. You ain't woosah. Okay? You're not going to sleep while... Okay, when you rest and you go to sleep, that is the most absolute time that you can meditate, right? Your body is at it. And try to sleep bare on the floor. I got to get back into that practice as well. Sleeping on the bare floor to align our spines, okay? All right, to ground us closer to the ground, okay? You're not taking a break. You're not finding peace. You're not being renewed. You're disloyal. You're untrustworthy, and you're not aligned. Damn. Portal number, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Portal number 11. All right, the deer is not here with you. The deer's not here. The deer like, and I can see the headlights this time. Shout out to you, deer. Okay, you're not able to move through your obstacles with grace, all right? You're not gentle. You're not innocent, and you're not pure. Woo! You in some shit, whoever you are. Don't shoot the messenger, though. I can't be led astray. The one in front of the gun lives forever. Just remember that. The deer says, I am not encouraging you of awareness or fear. You are very timid. You do not have the magical ability to regenerate and heal yourself. You need help. Damn. Portal number 12. You're not in your northern star destiny, okay? Now I see why some of these job jokers came upside down and inside out. Let me tell you what it's all about. Oh, that's heavy. 1, 2, 3. Portal number 13 for this Northwest Ordinance here. Identity IC3 is on your ass. I told you this is bigger than the municipal courts. Municipal courts was like, it started off minor, like a motherfucker, but these motherfuckers need help. Okay, they ain't getting no rest. They keep going and going and going and going. Come here. Identity theft. Scammers pay store employees for information about you that appears on an application for goods, services, or credit. They pose as a source of security by phone, email, text, or direct messages. Employers, landlords, and government agencies. Yeah, damn. Northwest Ordinance, we found out. And yes, I believe my portals all the way through. You damn right I do. Whew, this was fire, right? You need to move towards that natural inclination towards healing now. Because if you pay attention to how the first 13 came out, the first 13 portals, it was already telling you that. Yeah. And you trying to harm generators who are magical and warm? How's that going for you? All right, so we got, we're going to shuffle it up some more. Not gonna to take that one simply because I didn't call a portal to open up yet. But it says Saturn affects the way you think and your emotions. All right, so let's get into, we did Northwest Ordinance. Let's get into these Indian policies. The one United States government formed with Native Americans to gain control of more land, and in some cases, wars were fought, treaties involved. Ooh, child, let's get into it. You got your Indian policies. Nothing here. All right. So we got this is in the reverse. So it said no violence by you, but that was in the reverse. So you all have been violent as fuck. Working with the state jurisdiction and municipal courts. State jurisdiction. Legal authority of a specific U.S. state to govern, enforce laws, and exercise judicial power within its defined territory. It encompasses the power of state courts to hear certain cases. They have the ability of a state government and their entities to legislate, regulate, and conduct affairs within state borders. They have limited authority of federal government. Okay? State jurisdictions have been definitely putting in some violence out here, allowing violence, and involved in these Indian policies, okay? I'm going to put all of this in the resource box. When you check the description, look at the resource box, okay? So you can do your own homework. Do your own homework. All right? You're not a trustworthy person. Damn, all of these coming in reverse too. All right, so you're not a trustworthy person. All right, and shout out to my cat Simba, who I cursed out, who was in my doggone portal box, but I'm telling you, he was mixing the portals around. And I cussed him out. I switched cheese. Cat, with the spray bottle, right? But the whole time, he like, no, you always want to do shit upright. I am your guide to the other realm, and I'm trying to tell you this how it's supposed to go. All right, so you're not a trustworthy person, okay? You don't have divine attributes. You're not supportive. You're not faithful people. You're not reliable people. You're not honest, and you do not have integrity. God damn, the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. All right, the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Why? All right, there's emotional loss here. There's emotional loss, blocked feelings, emptiness, emotional emptiness, inability to express or receive love. We finally got one that came upright. You were affecting someone's crown chakra, or your crown chakra is affected now. Okay, that's the 7. Sahasrara. How you say that, y'all? I don't know, but highest energy center, okay? Higher consciousness, enlightenment, spiritual connection, portal to divine wisdom, universal energy, inner peace. You don't got none of that, right? Right? Wow. Because of this. Come on now, babies. Bring them out, bring them out. That's identity theft again. All right? You got identity theft that came out again. All right? Unless authorized by law, social security number is supposed to be confidential. Scammers are here, all right? They've stolen wallets, purses, mail, bank, and credit statements, pre-approved credit officers, new checks, and tax information, okay? They be going through your damn trash, y'all. Employers have access to commit fraud. Employers have access to commit fraud. Portal number 7, you got an Ace of Swords that's in the reverse here. Shitting me. You're not having mental clarity, okay? And I had to grab my forehead on this. You're not having a breakthrough. You're not telling the truth, so truth is not coming to you. You're not having that aha moment. No, you're just stuck. You're a wandering spirit right now. You are in the thick of the confusion. You've caused the confusion. Woo-wee. Portal number 7. I hope you hear that music, the energy cleansing music, so you can go ahead and cleanse yourself. Portal number 8, please and thank you. Oh, shit. Y'all is some shit with these Indian policies here. The color of a crystal can affect how attractive it is to you. Color plays a role of the energetic and healing impact of crystals. So y'all been trying to use these crystals to shitting me. Alright, the Fool came in the reverse. The Fool came in the reverse. I gotta look that up. The Lovers in the reverse, okay? Lovers in the reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is portal 10. The Lovers in the reverse. Yes, there's disharmony in a relationship. You're not unified. You're not choosing love. You're choosing hate, right? Manipulation. There's no meaningful connections. You're not making important life choices that's based on values. You're doing it off of greediness, lust. Woo-wee. Portal number 11 under these Indian policies. Spring and summer. Light, sun, life grows. Oh, shit. That's in the reverse. No life is growing with you all. You ain't even getting, you might see the sun, but you ain't getting the true light from it. All right, it's actually probably burning y'all. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Portal number 12. These 6 names are in the reverse, so they could not be involved or they are heavily involved. Rose, Victoria, Derek, Gabrielle, Taraji, Shawnee. And portal number 13 in the upright. One United States government policy asserted the Americas were no longer open for future colonization by European powers. So one United States government policy asserted that the Americas were no longer open for future colonization by the European powers because they wanted to fully colonize it on their own. And then fucking European powers, like I live in Prince William County. The nigga Prince William owned this shit. So how you gonna say they no longer open for future colonization by the European? Them motherfuckers is here. I don't want to hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They whole bloodline. 6, 7. You know they sleep with each other. 8, 9, 10, 11. Incest like a motherfucker. 12, 13. Keep it in the blood. Keep it in the family type energy. Pew. Oh my God. Let's get into the IC3. Babies, let's get into that. Right? What is the IC3 out here putting in? What they implementing? Honey, they combat against federal, state, and local, international, and agencies. They reflect the partnership between the FBI, National White Collar Crime Center, and Bureau of Justice Association. And I believe they investigate their asses too. Okay? It's a good and a bad, it's a righteous and a not righteous. Okay, so let's get into this. What we about to get into, y'all. I don't know. I just don't know. Alright, here we go. IC3. Monitor your credit report regularly, okay? That's in the reverse. It says directors revolutionized the 20th century. Alright? It came in the reverse, and then don't forget municipal courts, minor crimes, okay? Directors revolutionized the 20th century. That came in the reverse. So this seems like this is something that's been going on before the 20th century, okay? Something that was revolutionized before the 20th century. All right, IC3, talk to me. They don't have any karmic leaders here with this IC3 Okay, talk to me. Come see me. IC3. They have values. They have morals. Okay, they have knowledge. Ooh, they are not liars. They're authentic, reliable, strong. Right? They're not confused. They're not chaotic. They don't lack principles. They have very strong visions. And they create life, not illusions. Oh, okay, IC3. They not with this council. What? Council for National Policy. They on y'all ass too. All right, a little known club of a few hundred of the most powerful conservatives in the USA. Conservative and Republican, 1981 Reagan administration, umbrella organization of networking group. They're not on that type shit, okay? They're the equator. Woo, they are the balance. Ooh, shit. Oh, God. Perfect equilibrium of light and darkness, okay? It equalizes day and night. Reminds me of my aunt, the movement of balance, okay? Harmony, nature. Oh, we got some help out here, y'all. Kadoosh. 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 Okay. There's a goose that is in this energy. Can y'all see that? There's a goose here. Be reliable in your own life first. Move forward and don't look back. You're a fierce and persistent protector. So persevere. The goose says, with me by your side, you're able to go the distance and force challenges with faith, strength, endurance, and grace. Portal number 7. I'm tired of your sins, Jesus. Jesus, and that came in the reverse, right? This came in the reverse. So Jesus is backing up these IC3 people like, hold up. Nah, this is help right here. This is fucking help right here, babies. This came in the reverse. Okay? I rule over all Sagittarius. Jupiter. Jupiter came in the reverse. Maybe Jupiter like, yo, they on the right path. You know what I mean? We don't got to get these Sagittarians in line. All right? Okay, let's move on. She is lying. So there's spiritual and moral deception here and betrayal, a violation of trust. So these IC3 people are here because she is lying. Okay? Okay? Whoever she is, your ass is grass. Okay? You got some more of the alphabet number boys on your ass. You got the alphabet. IC3, alphabet number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's portal number 9. Here's portal number 10. Coming in the reverse under that she is lying. Okay, whoever you are, you're not able to use your human brain waves has been affected. You don't have the ability to bridge the gap between different states of consciousness. You can't facilitate spiritual experience like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, theta. I don't give a damn how much the Greeks done use these damn things in they damn organizations with these colleges, black colleges, whatever y'all want to call y'all. All that shit, it's a wrap, okay? You're not able to do that anymore. She is lying, whoever she is, okay? You're not able to go with different frequency ranges. Damn, this is tough. You don't have spiritual insight? Oh my goodness, man. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that was portal number 9. Y'all know how I feel about that portal 9. That one be all of them be true, but that 9 be like, ping. Here's shit me. Portal number 10, baby. You gotta return to Satan now. God damn. Because the dreams are your reality. Damn. Yo. That's Portal 11. They're conduits for the subconscious mind to communicate its desires, fears, and unresolved emotions. They're symbolic, prophetic, healing. Lucid and nightmares are there. Dreams are your reality. Whatever you're dreaming on, that's what it is. Damn. Portal number 12. The judicial branch decides to resolve disagreements between parties and determine guilt in criminal cases. So not only do you got IC3 in this situation, but and the municipal courts. So your ass been doing online crimes, traffic violations like minor courts, misdemeanors, and you got the judicial branch on your ass. So you got the feds, you got the judicial branch, and you got the local. God damn. Portal number 13. Damn. Be respectful, but command your demand now. You better get to praying and surrendering, whoever you are. Damn. And that was your 13 for the IC3. We're at 56 minutes and 27 seconds. 4:51 a.m. on that clock. That was our 4 tiers. Okay, we did our 4 tiers. Amazing. Now, let's see. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to do the zodiacs under a different transmission. Zodiacs and universal laws, I'm going to do under a different transmission because I'm writing for different. Okay, so when you're a writer or when you're a creator, you have to learn how to adapt to any and everyone to get your messages across. So for YouTube platform, I'm able to be this version of me. For other platforms, I have to step it up some more. I have to clean out my language a little bit, because I'm not going to change myself too much. That's just not who I am, right? But I have to clean it up a little bit so that I'm able to reach a certain masses of people. Now, whether they listen or not, that's on them, right? Just like I have the option or choice to listen to certain entities or not. You know what I mean? So it's all up to us what we choose to do with our time, our spirit, our minds, our energy. You know what I mean? My little period that came on today. I'm excited about that. I used to be like, God damn. But I'm just like, oh, she here. Okay, Ruby, let's get it in. You know what I mean? Okay. So, actually, let me get some family out. I'm gonna get some family out. See, this is why I don't like him in my thing. This is exactly why I don't like him in it. It feel like he done sprayed on my damn portal. One of my portals, and it's on the karmic dad energy. He just sprayed that job. He just switch cheese that card up. Damn. That's one thing about male cat. Well, my male cat. Okay, a quick trick. If you have male cats in your home, okay, listen to me. You want to get you a cardboard box. They love cardboard boxes, but you want to get you a cardboard box, and you want to go pull some of your weeds from outside, grass, weeds that are very long. Place it inside that box and put it in your home, and they will spray that box up. They won't spray your home up. Okay. You're welcome. All right, let's get some family members out in the energy. Family members out in the energy, please and thank you. So zodiacs and universal laws will be under a different transmission tomorrow. So this is going to be a little long transmission because we're going to say goodbye to the zodiacs and universal laws when we're doing the community helpers or emotions, entities, and legal laws, okay? And then also, I'm going to do, it's a whole lot I got going on. So we still got a bunch of community helpers that we got to go through, okay? I'm gonna keep this stack separate because this stack is upright. This stack, Simba done went through and did his thing. All right, family members, which one of y'all want to come out and play today? Ooh. All right, we got your great grandma on your dad's side coming out to play. Great grandma on your dad's side. You got your distant family overseas that came out. Okay. Damn, this karmic uncle in here. I'm gonna take him out because he folded. Look, he folded. He's folded. So you got a karmic uncle in the energy who's folding. Oh, not protective, not a good father figure. He's sexually abusive, physically abusive, keeps you in fear, confused, chaotic, lives in an illusion. He could be your dad or your mom's brother. He's shallow, weak, ancestral wisdom is done. Okay? So he's folded. He's probably like, look, let me get my shit together. And then we're going to get one more. You know we like to put 4 out. Ooh, you got a karmic grandpa in the energy. All right, not a spiritual guide. Disconnects from ancestral roots. Can be sexually abusive as well. Not belonging to the family lineage. Okay, no wisdom, just lies. Offers advice based off illusions. Cherish the energy that you bring because you bring good energy. Okay, siphon your energy type situation, and very selfish. All right, so we got your great grandmama on your daddy's side, distant family overseas, your karmic uncle in your karmic grandpa energy. All right, you already know how we do it. Let's get into this great grandma on your dad's side. We're going to pull her out first. All right, great grandma on dad's side coming out first. All right, energies, spirits, what's going on with this great grandma on dad's side? Okay, it didn't say that it was karmic or not. All right. And sometimes we figured out that even if it says karmic or divine, like for example, it could say karmic uncle, but that karmic uncle could have went through a transition and it will read out good things, okay? For example, it could say divine mother, but when we read out the community helpers, entities, emotions, and legal laws that come out, that job joker ain't too divine at all. All right? All right. All right, great grandma on your dad's side. Nothing there, right? Great grandma on your dad's side is saying, I don't know what that say. Hold on, it's in the reverse. Legal research. Primary tool for lawyers, researchers, and the public to find federal laws on specific topics and U.S. code. Maybe you don't have to do any legal research with this karmic. I called her a karmic. Damn. With this great grandma on your dad's side. Maybe you haven't done legal research and you need to. Because they may have done some minor crimes. Remember, Municipal Courts came out first. Words can't. Okay, this is what the great grandma on dad's side is saying. Words can't express my gratitude. Ashe. Ashe. Okay. Citations are here. Citations are here. Includes title number, the abbreviation USC, and the specific section number. Like example, 42 USC 1382. At first I had put 1832, and then I said, oops, 1382. So she came out strong saying we're not doing our legal research about the U.S. Code, which is the primary tool for lawyers, researchers, and the public to find federal laws on specific topics like the U.S. Code, okay? Thank you, great grandma on your daddy's side. Words can't express their gratitude, okay? They want you to look into citations, okay? Title number, abbreviations, USC, and the specific section number, okay? Like, for example, 42 USC 1382. Let's look that up real quick. right, pertains to eligibility benefits under the Supplemental Security Income Program. Damn. It outlines the criteria for aged, blind, or disabled individuals to qualify for benefits, including income limits and other eligibility requirements. For detailed legal text and provision, you can refer to the official U.S. Code. That's coming from Cornell University. You know I'm going to put that inside the thing here. Eligibility for benefits under the Supplemental Security Income Program. So could someone be fraudulently getting benefits for us through the Supplement Security Income Program? Great grandma on that side? Be trustworthy. Divine attributes: supportive, faithful, reliable, honest, has integrity. Portal number 5. You are in your North Node energy. Portal number 6. There's a B here. There's a B here. Be authentic. Enjoy the sweetness of life. Go within. Ashe, great grandma. All right. Affinity with light and the divine source. High frequency you are. The B is saying, I'm efficient in communication and interaction. I grant you the capacity to imagine and build, observe, and gain a thorough understanding of love, sharing, and life. Portal number 7. Please and thank you. Title 26 is in the refund. You're getting a refund, babies. Look at that. Title 26 in the reverse includes joint committee and taxation. Includes joint committee on taxation and presidential elections campaign funding, trust funds, group health plan. God damn. We about to get paid, y'all. That came in reverse. Portal number 8, please and thank you. Saturn affects your behavior when forced with difficulties. Yes, the fuck it does. Hey, this is for me. Hey, I'm gonna be stingy with this read right here. This for me. Yes, it does. So I have to go within. Sorry, I'm having a me moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Portal number 9. All right. There's a tower here. There's a tower. The tower's here. Breaking down of old structures. There's sudden change, upheaval, revelation, unexpected disruption, chaos that precedes transformation. Portal number 10, please, and thank you from this great grandma on dad's side. County government. Woo! We breaking down old structures within the county government. Shit. Alright, it has jurisdiction over matters and laws that apply to the entire county, areas such as certain taxes and local regulations. Portal number 11. They are no longer able to control or manipulate your energy, so they're still trying to control and manipulate your energy because it came in a reverse. Portal number 12, they're working with the Department of Motor Vehicles. And portal number 13, they are gossipers. All right. They reveal secrets and spread rumors, spiritual growth and community harmony. To uplift their spiritual growth and community harmony, they spread rumors and reveal secrets. Okay. They are the talebearers. They examine our motives when discussing with others. It's idle talk. It's unconfirmed info about the personal or private affairs of others. Damn. That was only 12. So here's 13. So gossipers came out on 13. Here's 13. They prayed to me and gave me their sins. Destiny Swap 101. Jesus. Damn. County government. Municipal courts. Damn. Alright, karmic uncle. Don't try to hide. Bring your ass over here. I mean, who was next? Distant family overseas was next. My bad, y'all. It was the distant family overseas was next. Karmic uncle was like, I folded already. That ain't me. Alright, let's get this distant family overseas. Alright, what we got? Something that's in the reverse with this distant family overseas. Alright, they had the sole power to conduct trials to convict or acquit impeached federal officials. Impeachment trials. So that came in the reverse. So they're no longer able to have sole power to conduct trials to conduct or acquit impeached federal officials. Okay, they no longer have that power to do so. They still trying to spill blood. That said no more blood spilled. So they spilled blood. Distant family overseas spilled blood. Woo, y'all in some shit. Distant family overseas. Working with municipal courts. Title 18, Part 1. General provisions, aircraft and motor vehicles, biological weapons, bribery and conflicts of interest, civil rights violations, arson, assault and robbery, human trafficking, and money laundering. Damn, y'all some foul motherfuckers. Let me get a sip of this water here. Cause y'all trifling. Y'all gonna let my mouth sit up here. You gonna let me keep talking, white mouth and all. Get y'all some coconut oil, okay? Unrefined. I used to make little coconut oil, little rubs and things like that. But now we just use it. Okay. Did better. Look, it's shining now. Shit, y'all, this is heavy. Title 18, Part 1 at that. So Title 18, how many parts we got? Alright, that was 3. Number 4. They don't believe that their nations will fall. So rise and fall of nations, right? Or they're falling. They falling. We no longer gotta worry about a rise. They have fallen. Right? They no longer have support from the moons. So this is first quarter moon. New growth, achieving goals. They don't have any new growth. They're not achieving their goals. Yeah, y'all foul. Whoever this distant family overseas is, y'all some foul job jokers, man. Portal number 6. You're not going in the sun. And you're not going within to seek help. You're not receiving guidance and support that nurtures your inner self during times of difficulty. All right? You don't have a clear sense of purpose. You are the example of emotional and psychological abuse, okay? Chaotic mind. You need to turn your focus inward, but you're not doing that. You're focused on the wrong things, okay? The gig's up. Whoever you are, the gig is up, right? Rightful owners are here. Portal number 7, please and thank you. Local police ain't even with your ass. The local police know. Local police know, like, yo, IC3 out here, yo. They got the feds out here, dog. You still tripping? City police departments has jurisdiction over crimes committed within that city's limits, okay? So you're not working with local police. Local police like, Portal number 8, you're real and loyal. Your real and loyal ancestors will never lead you wrong. Just listen. I know that's right. Portal number 8. We got these names that could be distant family members overseas, or it could be affected by a distant family member overseas. Devon, David, Joseph, Ebony, Karen. Portal number 10. We got a Queen of Swords that's in the reverse. Yeah, you got a Queen of Swords who is understanding, not easily influenced, not a bitch, and very warm-hearted. Okay. Oh, you're caught up in this energy here with the distant family overseas. You don't have clouded judgment. You're not chaotic. Okay. You don't need to seek clarity. You are clarity. You're not overly critical with your harsh words. You have kind, calm words. Okay. Portal number 11. Because there's a Queen of Illusions here. So you got a Queen of Swords. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. So it was a Queen of Swords that was in the reverse. That was reversed. So yeah, it's a Queen of Swords energy against, that's whooping the Queen of Illusions ass. Y'all got that? I did. Okay. Portal number 11. Portal number 12. This is the Two of Wands. It says Two of Wands reversed. So that's a Two of Wands, okay? You no longer fear change. You're organized. You have great planning. All right. This Queen of Illusions was trying to give you fear of change. Was trying to make you disorganized, but you don't. Nah, you whooped her ass. Okay. You don't hesitate to step out of your comfort zone. You have great planning. Okay. Intuitive with your foresight. I love it. Portal number 13. This came in the reverse. Charlie Kirk in 2020, ProPublica investigated the finances of TPUSAS and said it had misleading financial claims. Damn. That came in the reverse. So maybe this stuff didn't happen in 2020. Maybe the misleading financial claims came to light. Stop. They said their ass is going down, drowning in the goddamn seas that they done spilled blood in. That's why I said stop. Oh man, hold up now, y'all. Y'all be going in. All right, so we got karmic uncle out here. We got a karmic uncle out here. And remember, he was folded. He came folded. Let's get him going out the energy now, y'all. Karmic uncle. Alright, these names could be a karmic uncle or affected by a karmic uncle. Olivia, Charlotte, Ellie, Billy, William, Elizabeth. These come in the reverse here. Karmic uncle. Freeman Lakes are everywhere. Came in the reverse, so maybe karmic uncle don't know about Freeman Lakes. Massachusetts, Kentucky, Indiana, Elizabethtown. What? No acre. Lake Freeman, a reservoir in Monticello since 1925. Tippecanoe River, Twin Lakes. That came in the reverse. Don't worry, I'm doing research on all the Freeman Lakes. and the history up under them. All right? They can smell you coming, but they can't touch you at all. Oh, we touching that ass, karmic uncle. That's what that mean. That came in the reverse. And that's the shadows coming for you. That's the shadows, beloved. All right? And an insensitive best friend. Mad. So you might have a best friend that is mad, or you might be the insensitive best friend that is very, very mad. You got a Knight of Pentacles that's already in the reverse, right? You see the reverse over there? It's already in the reverse. So we got a Knight of Pentacles up here. You're embracing change. You're not pushing through the procrastination. You're not breaking the cycle. You're going to unalive yourself. You keep moving in this darkness. You're settled in your old karmic ways, whoever you are. Woo-wee. Portal number 6. Check the fingerprints again. They changed their names. Portal number 7. Lock horns. They not budging. Oh, they budging. That's why that came in the reverse. They budging. Portal number 8. Them horns were coming out like IC3 on that ass again. I'm trying to tell y'all, IC3 ain't playing today. Serves the broader law enforcement agency. Internet Crime Complaint Center. Combats online crime, including federal, state, local, and international agencies. Victims of cybercrime. Alerts authorities of suspected criminal or civil violations. Portal number 9. Oh, it dropped. What it say? English law says a freeman was not the property of a lord. They can earn money and own land. They could be a member of a city, bureau, or trade guild with specific rights. You still a slave. They can. Who the fuck are y'all to tell somebody what they can or can't do? That's what. They can earn money and own land. Nigga, we are the land. That was number 9. And remember, I dropped it, right? That dive dog was like, nope. You still a slave calling yourself a freeman. Wait, where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was portal 9. Now we on 10. Portal number 10. You got a 9 of Swords in the reverse that's here. Find ways to manage anxiety and worry. Have hope and reach out. Despair is ending. It is the end of a difficult time. So start seeking support. Portal number 11. Can y'all see that? It says one United States government, okay? In the reverse. You damn right. We flipping that ass around. The one United States government is a policy from 1783 to 1840. Monroe Doctrine, articulated in 1823, which declared that European powers should not interfere with colonizations of Americans. It established Western Hemisphere as a U.S. sphere of influence. Assert American power in foreign affairs. Portal number 12. Dang it. Y'all cannot see this no more. Hold up, I'm coming. Gotta turn the brightness down. There we go. So it says Charlie Kirk's salary went from an increasingly $27,000 from 2016 to over $407,000 in 2021. Turning Point USA said that. Portal 12. Your mom-in-law doing black magic and karma is winning. So it came in the reverse. Your mom-in-law is no longer doing black magic, right? She learning her lesson. Portal number 13. Alright, got triclinic. Crystals have an interior structure with 3 inclined axes. Okay? 3 inclined axes. They ward off unwanted energies or help retain energies you like to keep. Triclinic is here, y'all. 1, 2, 3. And that was 14 portals. I knew I was miscounting. Well, you got an extra one for the karmic uncle. Give me a second, y'all. This baby girl, well, I'm about to say this baby girl probably telling me to cut the water on. Got a karmic grandpa energy, sorry. Not a spiritual guide, disconnects from ancestral roots, not belonging to family lineage, no wisdom, just lies, offers advice based off illusions. Cherish the energy you bring. They ain't gonna bring you nothing but bad energy, okay? And they're selfish. What's going on with this karmic grandpa energy here? It's look, everybody learning their damn lesson now, right? We're moving forward, so everybody's learning their lesson. All right, karmic grandpa energy. What you got? Damn, you coming off hard. Stank ass nigga. Sex cults. Sacrificing, abuse, kids, children, violent, rampant behavior. Look at this. The portals don't play. Their cults have new leaders instructing their karma on each other. Jesus said that shit, not me. Jesus said it. So they done recruited new cult leaders, and now these new cult leaders are instructing their karma on them. Damn. Damn. In the words of my girl Empress T444, you got to be more careful. I ain't gonna say it like her, right? Because that's her thing, right? Make sure y'all go check her out, all right? She do tarot divination as well. So make sure y'all check her out. I'm not stealing nobody's stuff. It just, that came to mind. Like, damn, y'all gotta be more careful out here. All right, you're no longer able to do identity theft. This karmic grandpa energy, old ass, go sit the fuck down. Be careful with employers' financial institutions. Keep personal information locked away, not on your person. The SSA is part of the scheme and scam, okay? Federal Trade Commission. IC3, Internet Crime Complaint Center, is who you should see, and IRS is involved. It came in the reverse, so they're no longer able to do this. Funny thing is, this not funny, and I'm praying for all. That came in the reverse. I know I was laughing, right? I know I was laughing, but what I'm saying is, damn it, I laughed again. I'm not saying it's funny, right? When folk going through this, but when you've done so much damage out here, it's like, damn, it's finally happened where karmic retribution is paying out its dues, right? And even with me, when I have to get back in balance, still, right now, all of us, we still have some balancing we have to do. Nobody's perfectly balanced out this bitch. You dig what I'm saying? So, I smile because justice is here. You know what I mean? Like, that's exciting. You know how much injustice has been fucking here? So to see it playing out the way it is, it's like, it's entertaining. Titles 26, subtitle E is, it covers federal taxes on alcohol, tobacco, and certain other excise taxes. All right, they're no longer able to access this Title 26 Subtitle E. We took it down the county and all their policies and laws. It's being rebuilt, right? Their structure was a false power. Look at that thing. Don't play with it. You see it moving. Wait. Y'all see that shit moving? Don't play with me. Y'all synced it. Watch. To my butt cheeks. I to my butt cheeks. It's to my butt cheeks. It's to my butt cheeks. Hey. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Portal number 6. Okay. Always give thanks to all demons who have joined the divine Ashe. You got to love these motherfuckers, man. Right? You control them. They don't control you. You control them. Hey. But don't fucking banish them. They're your demons. You created them. And they were pushed off on you too. But you control them lesions. Portal number 7. It's okay to be stern, love, but less aggression. Okay, less aggression. Portal number 8. The Galactic Federation has ruled in your favor. Portal number 9. The devil said, I had no parts in this madness. Portal number 10. Title 26 Subtitle D. Imposes taxes on a variety of goods, services, and transactions. Okay? Titles 26 Subtitle D. Ooh, okay. Imposes taxes on a variety of goods, services, and transactions. Well, you know they started off heavy with the sex cult stuff. Working with the municipal courts. Portal number 11. There's a raccoon in the energy. A problem solver. Offers lessons. You need to be adaptable in any situation. Take time to look at the entire picture. Transform now. And did I mention how clever you are? Portal 12. So we have a King of Wands in energy. Clear vision. Controlled behavior, okay? Clear vision, controlled behavior, listens to others. Very able to make clear decisions, okay? Realistic expectations, okay? Promises that are being fulfilled. No need for self-direction. They know what the fuck they doing. Portal number 13. I know that's right. Drugs. Drugs are involved in this. Alright. Drugs can be an enlightenment and illusions. Okay. Hallucinogenic tools to achieve transcendental experiences and higher self. Psychedelic, ego dissolution, spiritual, reveals the mind. Addiction, physical manifestation of a deeper spiritual crisis or disconnect. Okay, so that was for the karmic grandpa energy. We got the families out the way. Y'all hanging in there with me. All right, we got the zodiac signs coming on out. about that, y'all. Alright, here we go. We got Venus in the energy saying, I rule over Taurus and Libras. Alright, so you can have some Tauruses and Libras, Taurians or Libras in your energy. Alright, we got the water signs coming out, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Ultra sensitive, highly intuitive, mysterious, fluidity, adaptability, profound conversations, emotion. Okay. Scorpio, again, Scorpio, heavy on the Scorp. Transformation, power dynamics, sexuality, October 23rd through November 21st. Crescent moon is here. New ideas, learn new things. Summer solstice. Maybe you were learning new things and had new ideas around the summer solstice, around June 22nd. The peak of solar energy and abundance. Triumph of light over darkness. Celebration of life. Inner reflection. Connect to nature. Balance and harmony. Portal number 6. Venus. Again, Venus is here. Spiritual growth, love, beauty, harmony, creativity, values, divine feminine, deep emotional connections. The moon. Portal number 7. The moon shapes your mood and emotions. Ooh, portal number 8. Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus in the building. The 13th constellation, Eon and Bloodline. The serpent bear. Portal number 9. You got Aquarius that came on out with the otter. That's your spirit animal. January 20th through February 18th. Portal 10, please and thank you. You got Gemini that came on out. Communication, adaptability, curiosity. May 21st through June 20th. Portal number 11. I rule over Aquarius. Uranus is out here. Talking about I got this Aquarian in line. Okay. Portal number 12. Virgo came on out. Okay. Virgo out here. Practicality, hard work, self-discipline. August 23rd through September 22nd. And this is Portal 13. Gemini again. Communication, adaptability, curiosity. May 21st through June 20th. What are you? Alright, so now we're going to get the yes, no, maybes on out of here, babies. Okay. Go ahead and prepare yourselves. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Release. You're going to prepare to ask yourself 3 questions. We're going to start off with the first question. Make sure that it's clear, concise, and try to keep it short. Go ahead and make sure you say that thing out loud. Say it with your chest. All right? Go ahead and ask that first question. I got your answer whenever y'all ready. The answer is no. The answer is no to your first question. Second question, take that deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Ask that question. I already got the answer. No, this energy is not protecting you. Okay? That's probably a good thing. You got to build your own energy to protect yourself, right? Reach out to your spirit guides, right? Release, surrender, and let go. Take a deep breath in. I got your third answer already. Take a deep breath in. Hold Hold it. Release. All right, beloveds, go ahead. Ask that question. Man. My cat really did a number on some of these portals here. Disrespectful. All right, here come the answer. Yes, yes, and yes. All right. All right. So we rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, all are protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck you sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source, because we are sovereign and free. Any agreements and contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness are all cut, and they're all ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. We are sovereign, we are sovereign, we are sovereign. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. All right, babies, let's go ahead and get these energies up out of here. I thank y'all so very much for coming through, watching the videos, interacting with the videos. Okay? Taking the information and applying it into life, making things right. They like, ring the bell. Let us get to work, baby. I can't stand y'all. Don't be rushing me. All right, here we go. Yes, they are released. They're gone. They've been gone. It was at that back door like, all right, y'all. Move in the right light. Move in the right darkness. But move. Make your move, all right? Much love, much peace, much light, but especially much darkness.